I don't like being behind in tech. I'd like to pull up my tech by the bootstraps and get us into a position where we're not having shit tech. We're keeping ourselves very much okay. But at the same time, one extra thing could prove all we need to shut these idiots up. I mean, we could provoke them, but that would just make them stronger, and I don't really want to use the military to debuff them, because it's just, again, it's not in our best interest right now. Our culture group, what is our culture group? Accepted culture, so... Have we not united our culture group, then? No. I was going to say, accepted cultures are different to a culture group show. You know this. Actually, we haven't even accepted this. Wow. That's just rude of us. So we gained quite a bit of... we gained... So we gained 10... We gained 18 population through vassals right now. Gonna give myself 2 more infantry just so I'm a bit stronger than the democratic rebels that we're gonna be fielded. That will be fielded. Build 5 shipyards, then we'll get that done. We'll get the road done as well soon, and obviously we'll get the embrace the workshops. It's just going to take a little bit of time because right now we're not in the best position for these. And until Sabini actually respect us as their lord, it's going to be a hard journey. I don't want to summon the estates because I don't want to be asked to do something that I can't do. We also have way too many relations. That makes sense because vassals class as relations. That I should have remembered. Well, you are on my board. Sorry, yeah, you're... I don't know who to get rid of between you two. I could get rid of my ally to the north, but I don't think that's going to be worth it either. We're gonna stay on free speed just because free speed is a lot easier to manage everything. And because of how unstable Imperium can be, I'd very much like to keep it as stable as possible. Yeah, so the first reform is going to be in 162, which will probably focus on agriculture, maybe. Get that land force limit up. And I believe that's also production as well, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Taxes could prove more useful, though, but at the moment, it's really a choice of, you know, we just need to make whatever choice seems best for us at the time. We'll allow the boars to live so I can placate the Sabini a little bit more. I'm glad that these mercenaries don't go until I dismiss them. That is a very broken exploit that I've never noticed before. Focus on the officers, definitely. We need to get this up to as high a percentage as possible, as quick. We need to get it up to 15 as quickly as possible. Yeah, what's... Oh, they're not going to bother helping. Okay. I'm still going to keep you just because, you know, if someone invades me, I've already got 5 extra thousand men. Yeah, at the moment we're in a very good position. So, yeah, how is everyone in chat? You guys all busy? What are you guys doing? You know, let's have a dialogue while we're waiting. Because right now there is nothing else for us to. You know, I'm happy to. You know, we've done what we can. We just gotta wait now. Our aggressive expansion is going to be... Our aggressive expansion with the Etruscans is a lot lower than obviously with the Die Consentius. Purely because we're not... what is the name of the mod? Flame of Rome. No. The name of the mod, Illumian, is Imperium Universalis. What I will do is I will grab a link to it for you. And I'll post it in the chat. Yeah, I normally have the title of the mods in the title. But if you give me 2 seconds, I will grab you the mod, and that way you know which one it is. It's one of the only 2 mods I'm currently subscribed to, so there you go. So have a look at that, and be awesome. And Jerry Impado and playing Star Wars Squadrons Prawn. Oh, I love Star Wars Squadrons. I have not played. Wait, Star Wars Squadrons. That's not the one. Hey, is it? Oh shit. I'm pretty sure I played that. I just do not. I don't remember if that's the one I'm thinking of though. No, I'm thinking of Empire at War, but I have played Star Wars Squadrons. Empire at War is way more fun though. I think it's just because it's a strategy game. I think I have a bias. Just gonna move that and get myself a nice little sip of my drink. The new one. Oh, I haven't played that. No. I thought there was an old game called Star Wars Squadrons. Could be wrong, to be fair. To be fair, Star Wars have released so many games, I actually don't know what the fuck I have no clue anymore. It's just, there's a lot of them out there, and God knows if I've played them. I have so many Star Wars games in my inventory on Steam that I'm pretty sure I own pretty much all of the Star Wars games on Steam, or that were on Steam at some point. But I just don't know. I couldn't say for certain. But yeah, at the moment we're in a period of peace right now. Like we have grown from a two-state country to a much bigger empire, much bigger state. Sorry, we're not an empire yet. Empire is the last rank. We are miles away from that right now. Our Diplotech is going to suffer, which is good that we got it ahead earlier. Once we get Mauricia to 150, we will contemplate making them non-autonomous. Sorry, half-autonomous. And Jedi Knight 2 was the shit. Yes, the Jedi. What's his name? Is that the one where you make your own Jedi and you go through the academy with the leader of the last game as your teacher, or is that the one where you played as the teacher? I can't remember. I know there's the Jedi Academy, which I think came after Jedi Knight 2, or was that the one before? To be honest, mate, those games I cannot remember with the order, but I know they're all really good, especially for lightsaber combat. They were the pinnacle of good games for the lightsaber mechanics. It actually felt like you were swinging a lightsaber somehow, which is a keyboard and mouse. Very good games. I'd play them now, but they, well, it's very hard to get them running on Windows 10. And even getting them running, it's very hard to make them consistently playable. The one with the teacher with Kyle Katarn. So the teacher with Kyle Katarn. Okay, so it was, yeah, I know which one you mean. Great game, though. All of them were great game, but Kyle Katarn was when you played as Kyle Katarn, that was a great game as well. Didn't age well, too. I'd say they aged well, personally. But that's, again, it's all about whether or not you can get them working on a modern system. They are very short, though, because obviously it's, they're decently hard, but they're not hard by, other, like, as hard as other mechanics. So, it is what it is. But for now, we need to keep ourselves focused on, where we want to go. I think I'm going to try and go maybe push a little bit into the Etruscans. Like, to be fair, though, like, Etrusca is apparently further down the line. It wants me to go south at the moment. Which, I don't know if I want to do. Now, I could try and run through Pentria, but they are allied with my ally. And unless they would side with me, it could be a problem. We do have an additional 7,000 men on top of our 9. We have 16,000 men at the moment, which is a too small force for this time period. It is a very, very big army for us. I think we're monetarily, yeah, we're giving, basically both of our vassals are giving us money, and then we're giving it all back to one vassal. Oh, they're going up by 6.9 and you're only going up by 2.4, so... That's because we had a good event, though, and that's deteriorating, whereas there's only bad events here, so that's good. Aggressive expansion is melting slowly but surely. This is why I don't want to go south, because there are... while there are Etruscans and also Olympioi in the south, and even Illyrian, there is still more Die Consentus, and they are currently the people who are currently upset by our expansion. Maybe not upset in the most, you know, distinct of terms, but they are not the most happy with us. And for that alone, we do not want to mess with them. We do not want to bring all this progress we've made crashing down. I would say the Etruscans, at the very least, we need to secure Rome's northern border and keep the state of Rome, like the city of Rome, completely away from foreign invaders. And especially 2 9 population provinces would do that. And not just do that, it would be very nice for us to do that. You know, I'm also going to focus on military and try and kick out this military reform so I have a little bit better a chance against the Etruscans, because they are currently militarily ahead of us. Which is not something we want. We definitely do not want this. We want something much better. These 2 vassals, though, are going to prove very useful to us. Very useful indeed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until we go down to about 30 aggressive expansion with the majority. Once we're down to 30, we can make some plans to maneuver again. Because if it's not possible going against Vea, we may have to go against Capua, who may prove to be the easier of the wars. But you know, it's not offering. Oh, it's still offering as a 9 population province. Okay, then I have no quarry about going south then. I did say I'd much rather thicken my empire, but we have done that with the 2 vassals we've got, so... It's, we've also done that, so... I mean, I could take the risk and, you know, try and get down to Neapolis, which is another center of trade. I don't know if it's as good as... Yeah, it's the same level, so we could get ourselves down here and actually get ourselves into the... Finally get ourselves into the Imperium trade node, which is the end node for us. And we can make Neapolis the center of our trade and go from there. And it's also got loads of buildings in it. Like, fucking hell. Fighting them is going to be an absolute ball ache. And yeah, they are allied with... Oh, who are they not allied with, basically? So we're going to have to very much protect ourselves and build up. Who are your allies? May have to try and make these guys a vassal, so I have a vassal further south towards Lucania. Where's the Samnite? There we are. There's the Samnite. We are currently allied with Samnites. Okay. That's quite amusing. It also has a religious modifier. It does. The Oracle of Cumae. Which is actually going to be good for us as well. So that's really good. So getting that will actually help us a lot as well. Yeah, I'd like to get some buildings done, but right now we do not have the we are not in a position monetarily to throw buildings down. Right now, money for us is more important to be used to, you know, attack with and, you know, to keep ourselves above the, keep ourselves in a war. That's what we should keep our money for. I think Capua is definitely going to be where we go because, you know, they're, out of the 2 allies, they have very, very weak overall strength. It shouldn't prove too much to take the Etruscans out. Damn it. Oh, that's going to kill us again. The quicker we get rid of the corruption, though, the better. So I'm going to just let the corruption be pushed away. I may drop my men for... No, yeah, you know what? We'll drop our men to try and mitigate any real losses in monetary... in money. But... we're going to lose some gold. That's not really something we can stop. Gold is going to be lost whether or not we want to. grab ourselves some military tactics as well if we can. Border tensions, that's fine. Give us a claim on a border. We'll knock that off, I don't really care. Right, conquest against Pentria. Okay, you could be made half autonomous. Currently, you're allied with my ally, though, so I don't actually know if I want to make you half autonomous. I think for now, we'll leave them as they are and try and build up that trust and try and get rid of some of the negative modifiers first. But we'll wait for that. We're currently at 3.2, so we've still got a while before the Capua War is going to be pushed through. Rebel-wise, we are in a bit of a stingy situation. Still got quite a few years of separatism. Separatism is going to keep going away, though, for another 19 or 20 years, which is as you'd expect. Researching mill. Good. Okay, we now have that extra tactics, which is good. Our discipline is still absolutely shocking, but it is better than it would be for those with no army professionalism. There we go. So it took me a few minutes there to think of the actual thing, actually what it's called. These guys have some corruption. Like, they have a lot. This guy's a lot of corruption. Yeah, we're just gonna keep letting money come in until we're ready to go. To pull that trigger on Capua. I'm actually going to, pull that back. We don't need the guy there. That is no. Actually, their ally would defend them. And it would be a war that would be very hard fought. Whereas this war, they have 6,000 men because only these guys would help them. These guys have no interest. And we have a conquest, which means it would be cheaper war aggressive expansion. So you know what? I'm actually going to throw caution to the wind a little bit, and we are going to we're going to get that war done straight away. Because right now the war is more important. Getting Capua provides us with another 9 population settlement, again with higher commoners and upper class, which is really good. That's what you want. Tribal are very good. Tribal and common people are very good for your supply limit. Sorry, force limit. But if you want money, you want upper class, and that is what we want. We want money. And I would very much like to make Campania into a state territory instead of it being a territory. I'd very much like it to be a state. So we're going to work towards that as best we can right now. Okay, might actually go for a tax reform, because for now we may actually make a lot more money from tax, which I don't know if I want to be the case, but our taxes are currently dwarfing our other incomes combined, which is, that combined we're making 1.48, so then it's not dwarfing per se, but it's not making us as much as taxes. Any increase in taxes early on could prove to be extremely important for us. We are going to begin this war. Now, we are at war with the Etruscans, so the Etruscans may be upset with us because of this. Go say hello to our, okay, yeah, our navy got absolutely ganked right there. We're going to go get rid of the Nuceria, and we'll siege down here ourselves. Drop a siege there, and we'll go take the rest of our men over here. We'll drop 1, 2, 3. There we go, just leaving enough to siege, but not, incur any unwarranted aggressive expansion, unwarranted crap. So this is going to gain us 11 aggressive expansion, but this will gain us less with the Daikon centers as it would with the Etruscans. So that is really good. That's really good, chat. Really good. So we're in a good position right now. Yeah, we want to vassalize these if anything. We may be in a very precarious position for vassals right now and how they will react to us and how the vassal system works in Imperium, but we should be fine. Though, actually, any extra vassal could cause us a problem, so that's also a problem. Yeah, we may have to drop an alliance to better, better look after ourselves, which is, weird. You wouldn't think you need to lose an alliance to look after yourself better. But in this case, it could very well be the case. And, if that is the case, I want to make sure we're doing this right. So once the sieges down here are done, I'm gonna put my men back up to Antium straight away. They're not needed in the south. There is no one else in this war. If they get Condottieri, then I may lose 3,000 men, but that is a risk I am currently willing to take. As long as that leaves me with 6,000 men, the people to the north